Good morning, everyone. Welcome to China Overview. I'm your lecturer, Zhang Fangwei from Beijing University of Posts and Telecommunications. And today we are going to talk about the traditional Chinese festivals. Let's see what festivals that you are going to learn about. And as you can see here on the screen, we have the Spring Festival, the Lantern Festival, the Qingming Festival, Dragon Boat Festival, Double Seventh Festival, Mid-Autumn Festival, Double Ninth Festival, and the Winter Solstice Festival. And for each small lecture, I will talk about one festival. So first, let's see one of the most important festivals in Chinese people's life. That is the Spring Festival, and you can see it's pronounced 春节. Yeah, you can read after me, 春节. And the Spring Festival is from the first day of the first lunar month. The date of it can vary from as early as January 21st to as late as February 19th. It actually originated in Shang Dynasty, that is 600 BC to 1100 BC. And here, I'd like to talk about a little more about the lunar calendar. The lunar calendar is the time between two successive syzygies. And the Spring Festival, it's originated from the people's sacrifice to gods and ancestors at the end of an old year and the beginning of the new one. And speaking of the Spring Festival, I'd like to share you with one of my childhood memory. When I was young, my parents would teach me to learn this nursery rhythm about the Spring Festival. And by reciting this nursery rhythm about the Spring Festival, we can have a very general picture of what people do in the preparation and the celebration of a Spring Festival. So let's first read the Chinese part. 小孩，小孩，你别馋，过了腊八就是年，腊八粥。过几天，哩哩啦啦23， 23糖瓜粘，24扫房子，25做豆腐，26去割肉，27宰年鸡，28把面发，29蒸馒头，30晚上熬一宿，大年初一扭一扭，初一饺子，初二面，初三盒子，初四烙饼卷鸡蛋。So I will explain this rhythm in the following slides. So let's see the next slide. 腊八. That is the Laba festival. Items are as follows. We will eat the Laba porridge, and we worship to the ancestors and the gods. And also, we have a prayer to a harvest. And I will explain the meaning of the two words. One is La, another is Ba. La refers to the transition from the old to the new in the ancient Chinese. The component 月, as you can see here, 月 of the La character refers to the meat for worship. And the Ba refers to the 8th day of the 12th lunar month. Do you want to have a try, or do you want to learn to make a La Ba porridge? In the following slide, I will show you. So these are the ingredients of the La Ba porridge. As you can see, there are 8 ingredients or 8 items in the Laba porridge. Actually, you can add something more as you like. So we have the first one, the rice, the glutinous rice, the red beans, millet, Chinese sorghum, peanuts, lotus seeds, and the dates. So the pinyin, I will read the pinyin for you for the 8 ingredients. 大米 糯米、红豆、小米、高粱、花生、莲子 and 甘枣. So these are the ingredients of the 腊八 porridge. And after 腊八, we'll go into some preparation procedures for the Spring Festival. Let's see what comes next. So, as you can see, after the 腊八 festival, we will begin to have a very long procedure for the preparation of the Spring Festival. The first task we do is on the 23rd of the lunar December. Do you still remember what we read in the previous slides? 23糖瓜粘. So what's the meaning of 23糖瓜粘? That is to say, on the 23rd of the lunar December, we will make the malt sugar. And the purpose of making the malt sugar is to worship to the kitchen god. Because on this day, the kitchen god is supposed to go back to heaven and report what we did in the past year to the god. So we'll make something very sweet to bribe the kitchen god, hoping that he could say something nice for us. That's the 23rd of the lunar December. And then we'll move on to the 24th day of lunar December. On this day, we'll clean the house. 24扫房子, remember that? So we'll clean the house. And the 25th day, we will make the tofu. And the tofu is a homophone of 头腹. What is the meaning of 头? 头 is the head, but it has nothing to do with head. 头 means that you will be the first one to 腹. 腹 means rich. So we make tofu, or we buy tofu on the 25th day of the lunar December, because we hope that we will become the first one to be the wealthy man in the coming year. Now let's see what will people do in the following days. On the 26th day of the lunar December, we're butchering pig to get the 年 meat, because in the ancient time, people needed to spend 1 year to raise a pig. So on this day, we'll butcher the pig to make meat for the Spring Festival. And on the 27th day, we'll butcher the chicken, and also we'll do the Spring Festival shopping. On the 28th day, we'll spin the buns. The buns, 馒头. Let's see some pictures of the preparations of the food. For example, you can see the first one is the malt sugar, 糖瓜. And then this one is the tofu. Do you remember we said that the tofu has the similar meaning to 头腹. And this is a picture of the kitchen god and the pork dish. And on the 29th day, usually we would worship to the ancestors and steam the buns. You can see this one. This is a picture of the buns made by the people who use them in the worshipping procedure. And this is another picture of the steamed buns. Wow, that's a very vivid dragon, right? Finally, we are approaching the Spring Festival Eve. That is the 除夕. On this day, people will paste the Spring Festival couplets, and we will prepare the red lanterns and paste the pictures of the god of doors. And the Chinese character Fu is very important. We will buy a lot of Chinese character Fu and attach them or paste them on our windows and the doors. And we will prepare a New Year's Eve feast. I remember, that's my childhood. I just wanted to have a very delicious, a very big dinner for the New Year's Eve feast. And there's another important activity which has been lasted, I think, in China for more than 20 years. That is, the people will gather together to watch the CCTV New Year Gala, and we'll give people the red pocket money. And in the past, we give people the red pocket money in a red pocket. But nowadays, with the Internet Plus era's development, we give people the red pocket money online. It's the best wishes from the parents and the grandparents to the kids. And then, after all this process, the family will gather together and waiting for the first bell ringing of the Chinese festival. Now, I would like to analyze all these things in details. This one, 春运, I didn't mention that just now, but it's a very important activity because Spring Festival is regarded as an occasion for family to get together. So during the Spring Festival preparation or before the Spring Festival, people would try every effort to go back home to have a gather together with the family. So as you can see here, well, that's a picture taken in a railway station. You can see how many people are there waiting to go back home. And the period can last for nearly 6 weeks because the students, they have their winter vacation, so they might go back home earlier. But for the employees, for the white collars, they might be able to leave on the Spring Festival Eve. And usually for the Spring Festival, we have a 7th-day holiday. So it's the biggest annual movement for people. And as you can see here, the government actually prepared some stations care for the passengers. They made the hot porridge free of charge for the people who are waiting in the railway station. Now, these are 2 pictures of the God of Doors, the purpose. The purpose of pasting the God of Doors on the door, the first one is to frighten off the evil spirits and the ghosts. And the second reason is to pray for peaceful life, blessings, and wealth. It's originated in Zhou dynasty, that is 1046 BC to 256 BC. The categories of the god, we have the wealth god, warrior god, civil official god, and etc. And this is the Fu. The Fu, I think if you know Chinese culture a little bit, you might see this letter frequently, right? Fu is a very important character during the Spring Festival, and it's also a very important symbol for the Chinese culture. So the Fu means happiness. The customs are we paste the Fu on the gate of the house, and it should be pasted normally, but on the door of the rooms, pay attention here, it should be pasted upside down like you see here. So why we paste the Fu upside down? Because the upside down for the Chinese is pronounced Dao, and the Dao has the same meaning as arriving Dao. So if people paste the Fu upside down, that is to say the happiness is approaching. So as you can see, but some Western media, they don't know the meaning of pasting the Fu upside down. So they even have this headlines saying, runway up, Teresa runs out of luck on Shanghai visit, which is not, because I have explained that just now, right? So to make the Fu, to paste the Fu upside down, it's the right way. So in today's lecture, we talk about the first part of Spring Festival, that is the preparation for the Spring Festival. And in next lecture, we will talk about how do people celebrate the Spring Festival Eve, and what would the people do in the beginning of the new year So see you next time. Bye bye.